Hey, good morning, folks. This is Mr. Max again. I have another quick one that I'm going to show you guys. Um, this is a 2016 Chrysler 200 with that little damage here in the front. So it's a little bit on the hood. I'm going to repair this. I'm replacing that. So I'm trying to get the fender out now so I could put it in so I could do this. Alright, so let me, what I'll do, I'm gonna show the removing of the fender and a little bit of that. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so you see, alright, so I'll take that off, take this one off, then I could straighten it out and put it back in. I think there was a little damage here on this here. So, all right, let me get going. fender has a little imperfection here. Wasting my time now. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to hit this. Okay, so I have some paint in that jam. Put a little bit here and the bottom here. So I'm gonna put this fender back on now. Okay, let's put this baby back on. I have to do this thing first. I forgot about fixing this part here. So let me go tap this thing up a little bit and do this a little bit. I forgot about this. Alright, so I got that straight, so I'm gonna put this back on. Make it, I didn't tighten them to just snug it, and that's it. Because the fender gotta go here, so if I have to shift, it would move. aftermarket fenders, sometimes they have little issues. Yeah, I saw something, so I have to have that in. File this a little bit. This edge is too sharp. I gotta file that. And I have to make sure that this thickness, this here is not too thick. So I have to grind barely. Look at the old one to see how thick this one is. Alright, but the edge, the corner here is too sharp here. I'm gonna file that. Okay. You see the original fender, it's not as thick as this one here, the aftermarket. It's thick, so I'm gonna have to, all right, let me put the phone. So this is a little thick. I'm gonna have to file this down, grind this down. It's too thick here. Supposed to, this is the original, it's very thin. It's thinner. Alright, so let me take care of that and we'll continue. Hey folks, there was a little mistake that was made with recording of the repair of the hood. I thought I was recording, and which it wasn't, so you guys will miss that repair on the hood, to straightening it up, to lining it up with the fender. So anyway, you'll be able to see the part where I apply the Bondo, and I'll show the sanding, and yeah, next time you guys will see the whole thing. I'm gonna make sure I'm paying attention to the recording, make sure that it's recording. Okay, all right, thanks. It's my magic tool. See, when I'm mixing, I would go like that. See that? Make sure everything is mixed properly. Okay. this one, I'm going to use this instead. You know, according to what I see I have to do, I'm going to use this. The side, this is the side that I use to apply the body filler. This side you always have to make sure it's clean. When you're gonna clean this, you know, the leftover bundle, let's say you do this, and there is body filler on this, then you don't use the good side, you use the side, you see it's not straight. So this is the side that I use to do any cleaning. Or if you do that on the side that you use to apply the bundle, when you go like this, you're gonna cut grooves into this metal, and when you're gonna apply bundle, you will see, like, how do I say that? The grooves that you created in this metal here, it's gonna show onto when you apply the body filler, which is a pain. So this side, the good side, you always try not to do too much of this to do the cleaning part. Alright? Sometimes you gotta go on it to just clean, but not to do too much with that, because it has to stay straight at all times. Okay? Let me make some more. And this, I clean that with a cloth. Because when you try to clean that with this here, sometimes you cut into the plastic. So I don't, that's what I do to clean this. So it's clean again to do whatever. Okay. And your board always have to be clean, so you don't have little pieces that are hard. When you're gonna go to apply it, those things will create issues on your application of the body filler. So since I'm gonna put a little bit here, some here, so you're gonna mix enough for that what you're gonna do. So you don't mix too much that you have to throw away. And this body filler is not cheap. gotta put two more coats. I'm gonna have a video where I would show how I apply the bundle. I did that on previous videos, but I'll do it again. So the last time I put added bundle on this here was here and here. So now I'm gonna go between here. I didn't get here, so I'm gonna go here, and then I gotta go here. Alright, so that's how you do it. Until you have an even feel. It doesn't feel wavy. Since I don't want to throw this away, I'm going to try to put some here, and a little bit on here. This here will fix that with sanding. You see, because there is a little lip here that goes around. So I gotta deal with that when I sand. Alright, so that's it pretty much. So I'll let it dry, and I'm gonna move on to another car now. Okay, so that's it for now. Alright, so I did this over here. That screw on the inside it's pretty much not too bad. This here, I have to bring that out a little bit, this. So I have to mess with that screw. Or I just open the door, pry that out a little bit, and tighten this screw. I push this out and tighten that. Alright. Okay. And where I did the tapping here, it created a little dent, so I'll fix that. And that's it for this one here. So when I do the sanding, I'm gonna show that. So no, I'm gonna move on to another car. This is a Sienna I'm been working on. So I'm gonna do a few little wet sand here and there that's needed. I have to remove this so I could do the paint work. Now I gotta remove that and this so I could paint, because I have to paint this, and then I'll put a new one on. This on both sides. Alright. So I'm gonna get to this car now because I need to paint tomorrow. Alright. That door, I replaced the door skin. The front door I replaced, but the rear, the sliding door, I replaced the outer panel. And whatever damage on the quarter panel, but I didn't show this one because I had to move. When you gotta keep it moving, it's not easy to record while doing that. When you're trying to achieve, you know, make the most of your time for the day. All right, so that will be it for now until I'm ready to do the sanding, which I probably will do it tomorrow. Okay, so see you guys. Subscribe if you like what you see. Make a comment and respond. Okay, folks, see you for the next one.